Right, so I've just been listening to Diva on YouTube talking about her trip to Jamaica. Many of you all might know I'm very, very homesick right now. I know I don't sound like a Jamaican, but that's my yard, regardless. So the last time I was over there, I buried my mum. That was October 2014. Came back on Bonfire Night, some of you might know. So it was hard to leave my dad and my Auntie Pinky sitting on that veranda. I tell my friends all the time I booked my return flight and an iPad on the veranda, so I had to leave straight away. Luckily, my friend was taking me to the airport. I say luckily, I didn't want to leave the veranda. I looked at my dad and I was like, I don't want to go home. And my dad said to me, you have a husband and your children at home, you know, what are you going to do with them? Ever full of humour, even though, he's just lost his wife, he's got dementia. But me and my dad had a good time. It was like drinking rum, secretly. And me and my dad are sitting there giggling and everybody else is wondering what the hell we're giggling at. And dad and his youngest daughter are having a white rum, stunk on a round and a laugh. So I miss my dad. But, I spent a lot of time in that country. The lady, Diva, that was just talking about her travels from New York. It's a lot longer of a journey when you're going from England. Normally, your flight's from Gatwick, so that's 2 hours before you go anywhere, so it's exhausting. But I'm lucky I flew from Birmingham the last time. I just love that feeling when you get to the airport. Just get into the airport, get on the plane. And anybody that loves Jamaica and travels to Jamaica knows when that plane touched down on the soil, the feeling that you have, you can't wait to come off the plane, get outside, you just want to start celebrating straight away, pour a red stripe, everything hot everywhere, look pretty, bright. So, Diva was also talking about driving from Kingston to Negril, which I've done as well. My first 2 children family come from Negril. So from growing up, I always loved this song, From a Little Cottage in Negril. So I want to see that place. That place sounds pretty. And maybe subconsciously I've heard about it, but not consciously. And the way I ended up visiting Negril for the first time was I have a cousin called Gina. My cousin Julian's mum, and she lives in Ochi, and that's where I met my first baby father. And she was going out with this guy from Negril, and this is way before I met my baby father, by the way. He said, right, we're going to Negril, so we take a bus, we're going to watch a bus park. 2 a bus, so squeeze up side of some people, hear drama, go up there. That was the first time I even seen a girl from Coventry in Eva Campbell on the beach. That was before like my first spliff and my 3rd rum cream. I got swimming in the sea, and I was scheduled to go to Rick's Cafe to watch the sunset, but I spent the whole time swimming out into the sea. Yeah, I was a little bit high and a little bit drunk, but some fishermen came and rescued me. I'll tell that story all the time, but the sunset in Negril is just inexplicable. So relaxing. It's like, to me, it's like I'm euphoric when I'm there. The beaches are so white and pretty. And I went and stayed in the Ghetto Angustiero. If you don't know, if you know Negril, West End, near West End. You have a place named Orange Fields. And go to good ganja. So I stayed round Mr. Lee's family's place. Turns out I hadn't met my first husband yet, but it turns out he was his uncle. I hadn't met him yet, and I stayed with his mother, and I didn't know. So Negril turned out really special to me because I have two sons. A daughter and a son. That have family in Negril, and I love to go and see them. I love the family. Very poor family in a ghetto, hard living. good people, you know. Mm, love it round there, so. When I go there, my first baby father, mother, always said to me, say, don't leave, don't go back a country. Where I go a country for? Where have I do a country? Turn up your man every beach, carry picnic go beach, and I like it up there still. Love it. So I'm looking forward to going back there. I've been looking at couples resorts, Sandals. I've never really done the all-inclusive thing in all these hotels and the money goes offshore and that sort of thing. I always like to try and keep it local. I've done quite a bit of local Jamaica, but I really just like driving through the island. So I don't know if it's not Sandals. I'll find somewhere. I remember I took a white friend of mine, Justine. She just lost her son from meningitis, and we went out there. And we stayed in a chalet on the beach, right on the sand. And the morning, I was pregnant with my daughter this time. The morning, we ran out of the chalet, and you can just see the expanse of 7 Mile beach in front of you, and the sun's just come up, and you're like, oh, you just feel fresh. You've been traveling, the beach clean. There was nobody on the beach, nobody, and I'm saying, just doing the speeches hours, and I was running out. I was pregnant, run out to that water, start swim, start play around, start. Oh, Justine, come on, till things started to go wrong, and jellyfish start bite me up, and we started some big fish on I see, because I guess that's why nobody was on the beach. As a matter of fact, 2 man run come from God knows where with aloe plant, and we sat down on my ex-husband's friend's cafe, and then bring out callaloo and dumpling, and then I rub it up with aloe. Ooh, this is real nice.